Hello, students. Hope you all are doing good. Keep praying and stay positive. Very soon, things will change. From today, we will start our English lessons for this term. I advise you to download Samachir Kalvi 8th standard textbooks online. Now, we will learn the first part of the lesson. Lesson 1, Hobby Turns a Successful Career, Part 1. Once there was a boy named Money. He was studying at a school in the village. He found it difficult to read and write. His grandfather noticed it and helped him by reading bedtime stories. Gradually, he started to write on his own. Now, he not only enjoyed to read but also has started to write his own stories. Let us read an essay written by Money. So, here, children, we see that there is a boy named Money. He was studying at a school in his village. He found it very difficult to read and write. His grandfather identified his difficulties and he decided to help him. So, he started to read him bedtime stories. Slowly, Money started to improve, and now he not only enjoys reading but he also started to write his own stories. The essay that we are going to see here is written by Money. Let's proceed, children. Hobbies are the activities that we do in our spare time. Hobbies are unique to people. Some like gardening, a few like photography, many have book reading as their hobby, while other hobbies are swimming, stamp collection, playing video games, and many more. So, hobbies are the activities that we do in our free time, something that we enjoy to do, and it is very unique, it is different. Some people like to take pictures of different sceneries, some people like gardening, some people like to read different kinds of storybooks, some people like swimming, some others like to collect stamps and playing video games and much more. People have hobbies not only to pass their free time but also to do something useful. Hobbies help people learn new things, relax after a tiring day, and to energize their body and mind. Same is the case with me. I love writing, so it is my hobby. So here we see that Money is telling that people have different kinds of hobbies and they do it in their free time. Some people do it just to pass their time, but some people really come out with something that is very useful. And hobby helps people to learn many new things. It relaxes their mind after a tiring day and it energizes their body and mind. When you do something that you like, without your knowledge, automatically you feel fresh, you feel that you're completely energized. So, Mani says that writing really energizes him, and writing is his hobby. Writing is a unique hobby because most people don't want to exhaust themselves in their spare time. Many people feel that writing is tough, but I do not think so. I feel writing is like painting a voice. When I get free time, I pick a pen and a notebook and start painting my ideas in words. I write stories, poems, and sometimes about my feelings. My mind relaxes when I pour my thoughts as ideas. So, writing energizes me. So, children, here we see that Money is stating that writing is a very unique hobby where most of the people are not fond of writing. They feel writing is very, very difficult. And then he says writing is actually like bringing out his own ideas. He's able to bring out his ideas and thoughts in words. And he says that when he starts writing, his mind really relaxes and it really energizes him. So let's see the next passage. When I write things, my imagination is at its best. I imagine a world with magic and magicians, where I can fly and birds can talk. Writing helps me completely immerse into that world. Sometimes I sit with small children and entertain them with these stories of mine. The happiness of their faces makes me to write more and better. So Mani says when he starts to write, his imagination is at its best. When he writes, he imagines the world full of magic and lot of magicians in it. He feels he could fly there and birds can talk. At times, he sits with small children and he tells them these stories. Those children feel very happy when they are able to hear such stories because this is a kind of fantasy for them. In reality, we can't fly, birds can't talk. But when you create a story out of imagination, you find small children being very, very happy. Although writing is just a hobby for me, yet it is very beneficial. It opens my mind to think beyond the little things with a broader mind. It makes me more passionate about my life. It makes me learn new things and enjoy every moment of my life. So, here he says writing is a hobby for him and it is a very useful hobby. He says it opens his mind and he's able to think beyond limit and he feels much more passionate towards life. This hobby is making him learn new things and he's able to enjoy many things in life. My hobby helped me in school too. When I started writing things, I was unable to describe them accurately. With time, my experiences helped me think of new ideas, and this made me a good writer. So Mani says in the beginning, when he started to write, it was very difficult for him to express his opinion, to bring out his ideas. But as he started to write and write, he started to work out on his hobby. He was able to write, he was able to bring out new ideas, and he was able to say what he wanted to say accurately. That is, exactly whatever he wanted to say, he was able to put it in words. Moving on to the next para. Now I look out for things which I was not able to see before. Hence, I can describe things better in my stories. I feel no problem with writing English essays or stories as it is my hobby. To become a better writer, I spend time on learning how to write different forms of stories like fiction and non-fiction. It is important to always learn and improve our hobbies. Who knows? One day I could be a writer like R.K. Narayan. So, yeah, Mani is telling that he looks out for different things which he's not seen before and he puts out those new ideas in his story. Now he doesn't feel any difficulty in writing English essays or stories as it has become a hobby for him. He's become more passionate in writing. He started to love writing. And he says to become a better writer, we need to spend more time on writing stories. Different forms of stories could be written, like fiction stories or non fictional stories. And we need to work out on it to improve. It is always important to learn from our hobbies. And one fine day, when nobody could really guess, we could become a very famous personality like R.K. Narayan. All right, children, so we have come to the end of part one. So, whatever hobbies we have, even we could improve, and who knows, as Mani says, one fine day, even we could become a very famous personality. All right, children, so let's see the synonyms that we have in part one, that is difficult words. So, let's go ahead with their meanings. Unique means distinctive, exhaust means tire out, energizes means give energy, passionate means intense, accurately means exactly, fiction means imaginative writing. So the next column is true or false. So the first question that we have, Mani's hobby is playing cricket. So the answer is false. His hobby is not playing cricket, but his hobby is writing. Second question, Hobbies are unique to people. It is very true. Hobbies are different to people. The third question, people have hobbies only to pass time. The answer is false. People have hobbies even to bring out something useful in them. It is not only to pass time. So let's go to the next section. Choose the correct answer. The first question there, Money imagined a world with magic and magicians. The second one, when Money started writing things, he was unable to describe them accurately. Third one, Money feels writing is like painting the voice. So, all right, children, we have come to the end of part one, and we've also come to the end of this class. We will see part two in the next class. Till then, take care, stay safe. Goodbye, children.